Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. I have another review video for you today. This is a review of the Kmise model A9119 Zebrawood tenor scale travel ukulele. I did an unboxing video of this a couple weeks ago, and I can put a link up here to that. I've had a couple weeks to play around with this, get a sense of it, and I'm ready to give a review of it. And I should say, for full disclosure, that Kmise sent this to me as an instrument for a review. So I did not purchase this, it was sent to me for free. That said, I had been looking at this instrument online for quite some time. Its looks are really quite striking, and the fact that it was a thinner line travel ukulele and a tenor scale really appealed to me, and I've been looking at it closely. So let's go ahead and give you a rundown. As I said, this is a tenor scale. It has a rosewood fretboard and rosewood bridge. It has a bone nut, and it has a compensated saddle. As you can see, it has a very striking zebra wood laminate top, body, and sides. Very striking. And the headstock has a matching veneer on it there as well. Also, you can see that it has this beautiful edge binding. It's sort of like an abalone. Sort of like an abalone. Looks like an ABS binding around it there. And not just that, you can also see it has these lines of purfling as well. Again, it looks like it's a black, white line on both the outside and the inside of that binding. And also here, it has the binding here on the lower edge, also with a line of black purfling. Also, you can see it has a rosette that also has that sort of abalone inlay, and with black purfling there as well. Again, this is really quite striking. On the inside, when I look in there, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but certainly you can see the label on it there. But you can see it has the typical sort of notched kerfing going on, and that looks like that's probably spruce. With a very typical kind of bracing you would see inside a tenor scale ukulele. This does not have a truss rod, though I don't really think that's necessary. You can say it does have position markers at the usual spots there, and also position markers on the side, which I really like. It has these sort of generic closed-geared tuning pegs on it, which turn quite smoothly. Actually, I had no complaints about those. Also, it does have strap buttons, and you can see it also has that nice inlay there on the bottom, the lower bout, and the strap button here at the heel. This is a three-piece neck. It has a joint here, which is actually, this woods are very well matched. Very difficult to see that. It has a scarf joint here, also barely even visible. I'm sorry, the scarf joint is here rather, going through the headstock. Or very difficult to see. Again, this is advertised as a travel ukulele, and the reason for that is because the body is not quite as thick as a typical tenor ukulele, which makes it slightly thinner. And that takes a little bit of getting used to when you're kind of holding it, because it doesn't stick out quite as far as the other tenors that I'm used to using. I should say that this has what feels like a satin finish to it, very smooth. I really like the tactile, I guess, sense of this. It is a closed, they either use like a grain filler, or the Zebrawood is closed grain, because you can't see any pores at all on this anywhere. It has a really, really nice finish. It looks really striking. I should also say it has a nice sound to it. It's not overly loud. I would not describe it as punchy like some sopranos that I've played, but it has a nice tone to it. It has some nice sustain. And I should say that this is an instrument that I've been going back to. I've had this again for a couple weeks. I've been playing it, and I keep going back to it and picking it up. One is it's just so darn pretty to look at, and it has a nice sound to it. So what's my take on this? This is nice. It's pretty. While there are a lot of Zebrawood ukuleles out there these days, I think that this binding really kind of sets us apart from some others. The fact that it's a travel or a thinner body one also kind of sets us apart. It's pretty reasonably priced, and again, it just feels nice in the hand. So would I recommend this? Definitely. If you're looking for a tenor scale ukulele that is not expensive, that has some striking looks to it, and a decent sound to it, this is certainly one to look at. Like I said, this has been one of, there's been probably 3 instruments I keep picking up. And I should say I have over 25 ukuleles right now, and the ones I keep going back to are my spruce top, rosewood body Kmise, which just sounds lovely. I have a all bamboo Acklot that I keep going to, which is also tenor scale, and this one here. Why? One is it looks gorgeous, and 2, it just has a nice sound. Now, probably might not be as good a sound as maybe some all solid top ones or some other ones. Like I have an Acklot's solid top concert scale one that's mahogany. It has a warmer sound than this slightly. Because I would not describe this as bright. It's a fairly balanced sound between say bright and sort of mellow, I think. But again, for some reason, I just keep wanting to go back to this one and pick it up and play it. Hey man, so this is the Kmise Zebrawood model A9119 tenor scale ukulele. If you're looking for one, I can definitely recommend this. Thanks for watching.